are going to have an opening guest, the Low Notes. The Low Notes are the all-boys choir at Holy Heart of Mary High School in St. John's. Music teacher and choral director Robert Colburn started it as a non-audition inclusive choir for anyone who'd like to join. The Low Notes have since done very well at the Provincial Kiwanis Music Festival and Rotary Music Festivals. And as I said, tonight they're on the bill for Newman Sound at the Broomwood Centre in St. John's. Weekend AM's Alyson Samson dropped in on one of their rehearsals.
One, two.
What's your name?
My name is Ben Diamond.
And what grade are you in?
Grade 12.
Why did you want to join this choir?
This is just a really great musical experience with a lot of like-minded people. I'm really into music of all types, and I'm really happy to be here and just make music and do what I love to do.
What's the experience been like so far?
Oh, it's been a really fun experience. We've had a lot of really great opportunities to learn a lot about our singing and our voices. And while we've had a lot of fun times, we've had some workshops come in with people from MUN, and we've had little pizza parties, and it's been a really nice experience. And that whole sense of brotherhood really comes through in our sound, and it's been really enjoyable.
Noah Williams.
And how old are you?
I'm grade 12, 17.
What brought you to the choir?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. In grade 11, I transferred here from O'Donnell, and I had decided to do the variety show with a friend of mine. And right before we performed, I got nervous, so we ran into the choral room to practice, and Mr. Colburn just so happened to be there and heard me sing and asked me if I would be interested in joining the choir back in December.
So what's it been like in the choir so far?
It's been really amazing. I love it there. I don't know, I never really had many of those opportunities, and now there's so many opportunities, and it's really been able to bring out another side of me that I really enjoy, and I just love being able to sing freely.
What do your friends think of the choir?
They're pretty into it. They love it. I mean, they like it. It's enjoyable. Some of the friends that I have now are actually mostly in the choir now, so I've made more friends through this.
I'm Curtis Hickman.
And what grade are you?
Grade 12.
What are your thoughts on the show tomorrow?
I'm really looking forward to it. We got a good group of guys here with a really good choir. I feel like we're going to do really well.
And did you have a musical background before you joined?
Yes and no. I did play a little bit of music before I came here, but when I came to Heart is when I really got into singing and music.
And so what's the choir experience been like for you overall?
It's been amazing. I never thought that a group of guys could come together and have so many good experiences as just one big giant family. You feel at home here.
And what's your name?
Stephen Lee.
And what grade are you in?
12.
And what brought you to the choir?
Well, actually, Ling Tong, his name is Ling Tong, and he's from China. Well, actually, I didn't even know there's choir club, but he said, how about join the choir? So that's why I just came here and got lots of experience in. Yeah, it was amazing.
Did you sing before this?
Not in the usual choir. Well, I like to sing, but not professional like these guys. So first time when I came here, I used look up the lyrics of some song, and I couldn't even find the notes, and I couldn't follow. So I used to just hear another tenors guys, and I could follow. Yeah.
So what's the experience been like for you so far?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I didn't even choir is really. I don't know about lots of choirs, so when I came here, I heard the harmony of the people, and it was really amazing.
What's your favorite song that you guys have done so far?
Oh, I think it's Poor Man Lazarus. Actually, it's powerful. Yeah, when we start with forte, maybe. Yeah, we start with really strong voice, and I like that part. Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on performing tomorrow?
Oh yeah, because this is the last performance I ever had. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but also I feel good. It's gonna be a really amazing show.
Would you go on and try to join another choir?
Yeah, so I'm gonna graduate here. I'm gonna go back to Korea, and probably I'm gonna join.
Hi, I'm Matthew Burt.
And what grade are you in?
Grade 10.
And so you've got a couple years left that you could stay in the choir. So what are your future plans?
Hopefully to stay in here. I had to leave chamber choir this year, but I hope to join it back up next year and do that choir in the regular choir, so it should be a lot of fun.
What do you like about choir?
It's good atmosphere. A lot of people that are all friendly people here. A lot of good guys. We're all carrying around, having some fun. Teacher's great, so it's all a good experience.
Passing each other and passing along. We are company.
What's your experience been like from like day one until now?
We definitely got better. I mean, when we started, most of us hadn't really like sang in a choir before, and it's a non-audition choir too. So like, it could be students who could have a musical background, or it could be students who have never sang a note in their life. If they wanted to join, they join. And basically, we started off, I remember in our first couple weeks, all we did was warm-ups for full rehearsals so that we could learn how to properly warm up our voices. But then, once we started getting the ball rolling, it seemed like we started to develop, and people at the beginning were a bit embarrassed almost to be in a choir, but then as it goes on, you start to realize just how special it can be, and we all just kind of came together, and like that was seen from our performances at like Kiwanis and Rose and Rotary, how we did.
What was embarrassing about it?
I don't know. I guess for some reason it seems like a lot of people consider that, and I'm an athlete too, but a lot of people consider athletics are more masculine than singing, and I mean it's just not really true. But that's just something that I found at the beginning was what stopped me in years past from singing, and being able to see a group of guys who all stick together and do a choir, it really changes your perspective and shows that just because you sing doesn't mean you're not masculine or you're not any less of a man or something.
And you look like you had something to contribute to that as well.
No, I just found it was a really funny question to ask because I just didn't expect them to say it was embarrassing, because I personally didn't find it embarrassing because
You did?
Yeah, so when we come here first time, so we try to like kind of lower like awkward feeling and kind of nervous. We try to make some like just like some funny sounds like whoo, something like that, and like trying to like pretend like passing the ball and making sound, and that was pretty work well. Yeah.
What were you gonna add?
Oh yeah, it was pretty different. There was a different feel in the beginning, where it's like a bunch of different warm-up strategies and stuff. But I didn't find it that embarrassing. It was different in junior high. It was a little more because like everyone thought it was like you weren't cool to be in choir. It was a little more, I guess, not masculine, as Noah was saying. But in high school, I found it was different. No one really cares what you're doing. Do what you want to do what you love.
Hakuna Matata. Jambo, Jambo Bwana, Habari Gani, Mensuri Sana.
Those are some members of Holy Heart of Mary's all-boy choir, the Low Notes. The Low Notes are going to open for Newman Sound Men's Choir tonight. The concert's called Viva l'Amour. It starts at 7:30 at the atrium of the Bruno Center for Innovation and Research at Memorial University. Now, let's hear...